are the 12 women who have made it through to this final. This is Joanne van Dijk of the Republic of South Africa, the African champion last year. Maria Lucelli Murillo from Colombia, two-time South American Championship silver medalist. She's thrown a lifetime best this year. Well, what can I say about this woman? She's a national record holder from Australia. And if you think of all the great javelin throwers Australia have had over the years, Catherine Mitchell, Annette Kokina of Latvia. She has won medals on a European stage at age group level, under 20 and under 23. She makes her first World Championship final. This is the two-time South American Championship silver medalist, including this year. This is Jusili Salas de Lima of Brazil. 5 times national champion and national record holder Victoria Hudson of Austria. A second Colombian woman to make this final, Flor Denise Ruiz Hurtado, 3 times a South American champion. She's won those titles over a 10-year period. This is one of the women we saw in that qualification, VT, Lena Musa Surma. Didn't quite see what that was. Was it her good luck charm? She stands a chance. So does this woman. She's a reigning Olympic champion, Xiaoying Liu of China. Olympic and World Championship final, world ranked number 2 this year, Mackenzie Little of Australia. This is last year's World Championship bronze medalist, Haruka Kitaguchi of Japan. And the last athletes to be introduced to the field, it is the 2-time world champion, Kelsey Lee Barber of Australia. We've met the athletes. There are the 3 medals they're all going to be fighting over this evening. Oh, Catherine Mitchell. She's got to be one of the most experienced athletes in this field of 12, but she doesn't look happy. Okay. Well, I'm wondering whether she's hurt herself during warm-up. She did appear on that start order, and it looks like she's packed her bag. Oh, and that's such a shame for Mitchell. Yeah, well,
go straight to medical, Catherine.
I can hear they're saying they've spoke to medical. I think Mitchell's World Championship final campaign has finished before it got started. What a shame for her. You would never wish that on anyone. And if you are involved with Catherine Mitchell and you're tuning in to watch this final, well, very emotional scenes, I'm sure. Oh, and that frustration. At World Championship level, all 11 of these women will have 3 throws. At the end of the 3rd round, we'll take the top 8 through to advance to get a further 3 throws. So here we are. This is the start of the women's javelin final. Hudson to start proceedings. Well, that one looks just short of 60 meters. Trying to get my eye in there this evening. We've also got the women's triple jump going on the back straight. And they're jumping the same direction as these women in the javelin. And I've been able to watch that competition. It's been going for around about 40 minutes or so. That's 59.08. And there literally is hardly any wind. It's hovering around about 1 meter per second. There's a windsock. And it just isn't getting any wind into there. So not the greatest conditions, it's got to be said, for the javelin. They like a tailwind. The spear will go out further. This is Joanne van Dijk from the Republic of South Africa. 25 years of age. And she really does get all the way up to that white line. Got to stay behind that white line, of course, or else it's deemed a foul. So no centimetres to spare. She used all of the run-up that she could. I guess it's equivalent to being a long jumper or a triple jumper, how close you can get to that board. It's gone out to 57 metres at 43. Mackenzie Little, one of two Australians now. There was three, of course, with Catherine Mitchell, who qualified for this final. Very, very experienced competitor. Gone out to a personal best this year, 65 metres 70 in one of the Diamond Leagues in Lausanne. That is bang on at the 60-metre line. Well, a tentative start for Little, 59.95. Annette Kokina of Latvia. She's won a couple of silver medals at European age group championship level. Very patriotic there with her ribbon, matching her national kit, as well as a painted flag on her cheeks. And can anyone get over 60 metres in round one? Well, I did talk about the weather. Very, very hard to get that javelin out. And it's not been aided by the wind. That is 59 metres 04. Kelsey Lee Barber made very, very hard work of that qualification. I put a little note, so automatic qualifications are a big queue, and those who get through, courtesy of the next best 12 performances, get a little queue. So I put the smallest of queues. She will certainly be hoping to launch a big one. It will certainly help her steady the nerves. Going through a lot of mental rehearsal here. We can just see there is a track event going on. So I think she has waited for them to pass her, give her enough time to start her run-up. I did actually see she put some tape to signal where she was going to start her run-up, and it said 23 metres 50. What can Kelsey Lee Barber do in the first round? That started very much like her qualification throws did. That's not to worry. None of these women so far, 5 of them, none of them have gone over 60 metres. Yeah, she said, didn't get the height. It was just very, very flat. 55.82 for Barber. De Lima will be the next athlete to go, the Brazilian. athletes on the runway. But she's a real consistent, solid thrower. And look at that. I'm loving these images, these slow-mos that we're getting. These technical events are just absolutely superb. To watch the range of motion these athletes put their bodies through. You've got to put your whole body behind this throw in order to create that velocity. Well, Kitaguchi, she's wearing that green bib. And that indicates that she is the world leader. She has gone out to that personal best, 67.04. That was in Poland, middle of July. Well, here we go. This is over 60 meters. Well, I talked about that consistency. And sometimes it just takes one athlete to put it out there, and it makes everyone think, well, you know what, if someone can do it, it is okay conditions. Kitaguchi has gone out to 61 meters 78. I'm not sure whether I actually said what De Lima went out to. It was 58.49. Ruiz Hurtado is the next athlete to go in the first round. Throwing at number 8 in the positional order. And look at that, she's got a meter or so. Wow! Well, that is the first throw over 65 meters today. And if you can be around about 65 meters, that gives you a real chance of getting on that podium. And Ruiz Hurtado is certainly, with that, guaranteed she's going to get 6 throws, surely. Well, there we go. Not only a personal best, it's also an area record for the Colombian. Xiaoling Liu from China following pretty quickly. And well over 60 meters. Well, going back to Ruiz Hurtado, I did say she had a meter or so to spur. And she did put it out, that massive 65 meters 47. So still some room for a bigger improvement, you would think, as Liu gets a season's best of 61.66. Lina Musa Surma from Latvia started in position number 11. Remember how well she did in qualification for this final. Again, another athlete who's just struggling, and I think again she's just saying it was very flat. That dead wind, of course. She did go out in the qualification rounds too. It was 53 meters. Can't remember the centimeters exactly in the first, so 58.43 is better than she did start her qualification rounds. She then went out to 56 meters in the second, and it took her till the third to get that 63.50. Maria Lucelli Murillo of Colombia. Brilliant that 2 Colombian athletes have progressed to this final, and one of them already with a Colombian record. Oh, that one just went out of the sector. Well, I'm hoping that has spurred Murillo on. They've had some great battles, these 2 women, Ruiz Hurtado and Maria Murillo of Colombia. And it's so important to get that domestic competition. It really does set you up. If you have to battle it out at national level, it does set you up once you get to these major championship finals. So 11 of our women took their first throws now. Remember, we have just got an 11-woman final. Catherine Mitchell did not start. It was just Murillo of Colombia who didn't register a mark in the first. So good that we've got 10 women up and going in this final as Hudson starts round 2. Oh, and that's more like it for Hudson, and she likes that one. Well, it was 59.08 in the first, and I'm thinking that could be a personal best from the reaction. Oh, maybe not. A personal best is 64.68, but that is 62.14. And again, first half of the competition is always about coming in that top 8. Mackenzie Little from Australia starts her third round. She's willing that javelin, and that is decent. Getting my lines mixed up there. I'm just trying to cite. I think she has gone over 60 metres. Just taking a drink. Yeah, indeed she has. 61 metres 41. Well, she won't move up. She stays in 5th. But that's a big improvement. Almost 1.5 metre advancement for Mackenzie Little. Well, DeLima seems to have been in 8th position ever since the start of this competition, ever since she took her first round throw. She's on a 3rd and she's still in 8th position. That is over 60 metres, so that's good news for her. I think she's going to leapfrog a couple of athletes now. Kelsey Lee Barber's 59.44 looks vulnerable. So does Kakina's 59.66. How's DeLima done in the round 3? Well, she's gone out to 60 metres 34. So she does advance from 8th to 6th. What a crucial time to do it. Kitaguchi needs to find some 16 centimetres to leapfrog Victoria Hudson into 2nd position, sitting pretty in 3rd. Another athlete now feeling comfortable to rally the crowd, say, come on. This is the World Championship final, you know, I can do with a little bit of help. Kitaguchi, the world leader, round 3 at this women's javelin throw. And that is better for Kitaguchi. Oh, I think she's overtook Victoria Hudson. 62.14 are the figures that we're looking for. She has got a throw better than Hudson's 2nd throw. What is it? All smiles, 63 metres on the nose. Kitaguchi is in 2nd position. And they're not going the way of this woman either so far. Murillo of Colombia, 2 fouls so far. That one falls just short of 55 metres and just about stays in the infield. Veered all the way out towards the left-hand side of the sector. Just couldn't control the angle of release this evening. She shakes her head. So, as always, the throw order will change. there we go. We have got a score now. 54 metres 85. Murillo will finish in 11th position. In another World Athletics meeting, the Continental Tour gold. So it certainly hasn't been firing this season. But Annette Kokina from Latvia. Again, there's that huge roar as she releases that javelin, followed by that very, very dramatic backwards movement. Look at the distance she's got maybe what, 1.5 meters, would you say? Huge amount she could still afford going forwards, but it is the season's best, so this is encouraging. 63.18, wow! Well, if she could get that 1.5 meters that is clearly available to her, she's got to be looking towards challenging Ruiz Hurtado, surely. Well, Victoria Hudson was the athlete who started in number 1 start order in this women's javelin throw final. She's now going number 5 in the second half of the competition, courtesy to having the 4th best mark, and she likes that one. That's a big one. As Hudson improved on the 62 meters 14. Well, she certainly thinks so. 63 meters exactly to get in the medal zone. Oh, she's clapping, she's celebrating. Does she think she's in the medal zone, or does she just think she's improved? Oh, and there we go, 62 meters 92. 8 centimeters shy of Kitaguchi's 63 meters. Mackenzie Little. This is her last opportunity for glory in this women's javelin throw final. And she put everything behind that one. Oh, and what has she produced in the 6th and final round? Well, as cool as a cucumber. 3 Australian women in this final. Surely they have to take a medal home. And the huge roar in the stadium, and a little bit of emotion now from Little. 63 meters 38. She goes from 5th position to 2nd, right in the dying moments of this competition. Kitaguchi then. She needs to find 18 centimeters to match Kokina's best throw. She's got so many throws to back up that 63 meters. She does do 63.18. She would put her in the bronze medal position. Kitaguchi, her last attempt to get a World Championship medal. And she roars and roars and roars! And it's not just a medal! Kitaguchi has ripped the heart out of Ruiz Hurtado from Colombia. She's absolutely destroyed 65 meters 47. Well, the whole of the stadium are on their feet. What has this woman from Japan done? Pure joy, pure elation, pure drama, and she's seen it. It's 66 meters at 73. What a time to put the biggest throw in the world out there. Kokina, you've got to feel sorry for her. She's just been knocked out of the medals. Oh, and it's a good throw for Kikina. But she's gonna finish in 4th position. Oh, the contrast in emotions. Just pure drama unfolding right in front of our eyes. Well, that is 62 metres 02. It's the best ever finish this young woman has had in a global final. Victoria Hudson can feel for her. But what about this woman? She has been leading since her first throw. She has already gone out to an area record. There's not much you can do. 65 metres 47. She's going to have to find another metre and 30 odd centimetres. Well, it's another consistent throw. And she is celebrating. She will be thrilled with the silver. But the biggest celebration belongs to this woman. Haruka Kitaguchi from Japan does it once again. The world leader, the most consistent performer in the world going into this competition. It was a bronze medal 12 months ago in Oregon for Kitaguchi. It's a gold medal this time round. That is Japan's first gold medal of this championship. They've got 1 bronze medal so far. And this will be the images in all the Japanese media. We have a world champion. Such an enthralling end to this women's javelin throw final. Mackenzie Little getting herself into that medal zone in her 6th and final attempt. She'd been hovering at 5th and 6th the whole of the competition. And Kitaguchi going out to 66 metres 73 to lift this title. Well, I cannot think of a field event that has not produced the drama in the closing stages. These women would rather not have the drama, of course. It was so nice just to nail one early on. There are our 3 medalists, 66 metres 73, 65 metres 47, 63 metres 38 for the bronze. Those are all great medal distances. We love seeing happy athletes going away from the National Athletic Centre here in Budapest. Athletes train so hard for these medal moments. Well, there you go. This is what we've been waiting for. This is our final standings. We've already seen the gold, the silver and the bronze medalists. That's how they've been distributed. If you want to cast your eye down, really nice to see a couple of season's best. Kukina from Latvia, Shilang Lu from China produced their best of the season when it mattered the most. Such a shame not to see Catherine Mitchell. I hope she's okay. Picked up an injury just before this competition started. It's been a brilliant final once again. Hope you've enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.